I thought I'd give y'all an update on baby Cam. The last 2 days, he has not had good days. He's having a lot of spasms. Sorry about the light. I know it's glaring. He's had a lot of spasms. They don't know what's causing them. And every time he has those spasms, his blood pressure and everything goes unstable. So please say lots of prayers. Hello, hello, hello. I hope y'all are doing good. Anyway, oh, hey, Mermaid Devil, how are you, honey? So, we got back just a little while ago. We have done nothing but eat today, y'all. We are miserable. Today was all eating. It was rough. Hey, Vinny, how are you? Hey, Suze. I can't say he's okay. He's having a lot of issues. Thank you. Thank you. He's been having, here last couple of days, he's been having bad spasms. And when he has those bad spasms, it skyrockets his blood pressure. I forgot what it does to his little heart anyway. And then he just wears him out. He's just worn out. And they don't know if there's some place that's blocked, that he's just not getting good blood flow. If they may have missed something while they were in there. They don't know. So just keep him in your prayers, please. So, but he's a little fighter. He's still with us, so that's one thing. But I did ask the Oak Ridge boys if they could put him on their prayer list. And they said they would be glad to, so they'll be praying for him too. So all we got is from our minds and mouths is to God's ears. So and I don't know if any of the boys will show up on the live tonight or not. Sorry guys, I don't know. It kind of shocked me Richard showed up last night. So So how are y'all doing? I mean, what y'all's days like? Oh my gosh, it rained all day here today. And if y'all ever see my sister, call her Breadhead. She asked the guy to toss her a roll. He tossed her a roll, all right. She missed it. It slapped her right upside the head. So now her name is Breadhead. So, hey Terry. Y'all had a beautiful, well, it wasn't in Branson, let me tell you. It rained all blasted day long. So that's why all we did was eat. It was 40, what? Hold on. It was 47 today. I'm not looking forward to what's coming. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if y'all don't mind, please keep Cam in your prayers. He's not doing good. He's had 2 rough days, really rough days. Hey Aid. Brother, you missed it last night. You missed it, and Terry missed it last night. One of the Oak Ridge boys was on my live. Well, buddy, how many people can say an Oak Ridge boy was on there live? Me. You watched the rerun? But in one of my videos that I have coming out, you will meet one of the Oak Ridge boys that just started a YouTube channel. I mean, just started it. Him and his sons, they sing. And I'll put his link down below. When I put out that video, I'll put his link in the description for y'all to go check them out. And if you like them, subscribe to them. Tell them Dana from Bitty Boo's Homestead. Yes, about 15-minute mark is when Richard come on. Hey CJ, how are you, darling? Don't mean to blow smoke right in your face, but I can't smoke in there. So I sit out here, and plus I get a little claustrophobic when I'm stuck in a tiny little room. So I sit outside most of the day. So they probably think I'm a crazy stalker lady. So, but anyway, William, he will be on one of the videos, and I'll have his link below. Hey, Andale. He's not doing very good, babe. He's having a lot of spasms now. He's having very rough nights. He was having good nights there for a little while, but he started having bad nights again. And as long as he keeps having bad nights, they won't let his mama be there. So, and she's about to go stir crazy. Anyway, but he's having it rough right now. But at least he had a few good days. What? Oh no, Terry. Oh no. Girl. Well, thank you. I'll be praying for you too. My gosh. I guess this crap's gonna hit everybody. But I had it and didn't know I had it. Figure that shit out. I guess because I feel bad a lot. But I still just continue to do what I'm doing and go on about my business. I didn't know I had the C word. Hey, Southern Sown and Grown. Hey, Joe. Thank you, Joe. But anyway, we'll see if we have a star pop on again tonight. So they may pop on, they may not. You just never know. I kind of got shocked last night. No, CJ, I had it before my jab and didn't know it. The only thing I can figure is we thought Amanda and her fiance, this was back in December, January, they had the flu, or what we thought was the flu, but evidently they had the C word. Well, two of them have signed it. I haven't met Dwayne, so he hasn't signed it. I've got to see if Mr. Lee will sign it. But Richard and Joe signed it. But now I just got to see if Mr. Lee will sign it. I don't know if Dwayne will sign it. He don't come out of his room. He goes from the bus to his room. That's it. He does not talk to anybody. Oh, bye, Joe. But, like I said, I don't know if any of them will pop on here tonight or not. Now, I was shocked that Mr. Richard was on mine last night. I was surprised he walked over to me. I just said, "Hi, Mr. Richard, how you doing?" And he come over here. I didn't take a blame thing. I just felt really bad. I had some, some of those extreme cough drops, and what? Oh, I took Robitussin. I didn't know I had the C word at that time, because I can't take regular cough medicine because of my heart, so I have to take Robitussin. And that's all I took. I drank plenty of fluids. I kept Gatorade and stuff around. I just didn't feel good. But there's a lot of days I just don't feel good because, well, I'm getting old. Mine was in 2021. So I still had the antibodies in my system when they gave me the Pokeroo. Didn't know it. Yeah, we're okay, honey. We're okay. Vitamin C, D, zinc, vitamin A, vitamin B. Just get you a darn good multivitamin. That's all I'll, but I didn't know I had it, y'all. I just thought I just had the sniffles. I still went about my business. Hey, Brenda. Well, thank you. I don't mean to be. But, you'll get to see Miss Brenda in part of my video today. We met up at Lambert's. She got to see Debbie get hit in the head with the roll. Which hence her name is Breadhead now. Oh. But Brenda is my witness. My sister got hit upside the head with a roll. Yeah, just get good doggone multivitamin. No, not redhead. Bread. B-R-E-A-D. Head. You've been doing that. Hold on. You would have thought it was allergies or cold too? Well, see, that's just what I thought I had. Well, thank you. Thank you. They liked you, Brenda. But yeah, we called her Breadhead. Or you can call her Roll Head. That's okay. I know Mama used to tell us we kept rolling our eyes, she's going to roll our heads across that floor, so. Oh. But yeah. But we've decided that we're going to do an annual mother-daughter trip. Daughters, not but trip every year. And we've decided this next one we're going to try to do Loretta Lynn's thing. And the year after that, we're going to see about Dolly's. Oh my God, y'all! We went to that Stampede deal tonight, and oh my goodness, I am so full. I am so full. Mom and them must be going to bed. I have never seen so much food in all my life. Well, prayers for you, Terry. Feel better soon, babe. Hey, Drops. You're making a homemade pizza? Oh, my Lord. That don't even sound good like right now. No, it wasn't like a buffet. But I tell you what, it should have been. The Lamberts today, y'all. I'll show you a picture in one of my videos of my plate I had. I ordered the hamburger steak. They brought it out in a skillet. And we're not talking one of these itty bitty skillets like we all use. I bet that was a 14-inch skillet they brought out. I got about 4 bites of that meat down. Part of my mashed taters, part of my collard greens. Then they came through with okra, which was before. They gave us okra. Then they brought in fried taters. And then they're coming around trying to give you tomato macaroni, green or black-eyed peas, and then of course they throw the rolls at you. Oh my God! Every time I get something to eat, it was like they filled it back up. I was like Jiminy Christmas. I ended up bringing most of it home with me. Hey Patty, how are you? And then when we went to eat at the Stampede, who's what? Hey, Mr. J, who's what? Southern. You're baking bread right now? Ooh, that sounds good, but I'm too full to eat. I feel like a dog tick. You know those big old gray dog ticks that's about ready to pop. That was called Lambert's, the home of the throwing rolls. And let me tell you, they throw rolls at you, and if you don't catch them, they'll whap you upside the head with it, because they did my sister. She missed it, and it hit her upside the head. That was her fault. She missed it. Oh, honey, I'm full. I feel great. But I feel like a dog tick. You know those big old gray dog ticks that's just so full they're about to pop? We ate breakfast. Which breakfast I had a biscuit and some gravy. I went on about my merry little way. Then we went and met Brenda. And we ate again. Then we went over to the Dolly Parton Dixie Stampede. Y'all. They come through. They said, turn your glasses over, please. So we turned our glasses over. And they put whatever drink we wanted in our glasses. I got lemonade. Then they had us to turn our soup bowls over. So turn my soup bowl. Man, they had some cream vegetable soup. Oh my God. It was good. And then next thing you know, before I could get my soup ate. They brought a biscuit out. I was like, okay, I can handle a biscuit. Then they brought out a whole chicken and put it on my plate. I mean, yeah, it's one of the little Cornish chickens, but that's a whole freaking chicken. That's too much chicken for one person. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to share this with Kate. No. They put a whole one on Kate's plate. Oh, hold on. I'll straighten you out in a minute. Then, after the chicken, they came through with, was it ham? No, they brought a baked potato. Put it on my plate. My God, I hadn't even got most of my chicken done yet. So they put, then I was working on eating my tater, slowly, very slowly. Then they bring me corn on the cob, and I'm looking at these people like, holy crap, people. Then they come through with a piece of ham and put on your plate. And I'm sitting here, I hadn't even got the first part of it done yet. I'm looking at the plate and I'm looking at them. Hey, Shirley. Hey, guess what? I met a horse named Shirley today. She was beautiful. Anyway, so here I was trying to nibble and eat on my stuff that I had. Then he says, take your fork off your plate. I looked at him, I said, you ain't throwing my food out. I said, I need it. All right, now we're at the Dolly Parton Dixie Stampede in Branson. We left Lambert's, come back to the motel, stayed at the motel a little while, went over to the Dolly Parton Stampede, and they feed you there too. Then he comes through. I said, I need a to-go bag. So he brought me a to-go bag. Most of my food, except for my soup, went in that bag. I ate my soup. Then next thing I know, he's coming out with another plate. And I'm looking at this guy like he's a flipping idiot. Because I hadn't even finished what was on my first plate yet. And then they brought out some apple turnovers. Oh, fat girl ate it all. But I am so full, so miserable. Whoo! I'm doing good to breathe. But man, that's all we did today. Today was nothing but eating. And let me tell you, we ate. We've still got enough leftovers. Thank God there's an icebox in our rooms. Okay. But thank God, Duncan will tell you, I had one heck. I had to have two to-go boxes for my stuff from Lambert's. I had to have a to-go, well, they only give you a to-go bag at the Stampede. And I was like, holy crap. I have never ate so much in my life. I'm miserable. I feel like a dog tick, just about ready to pop. Oh, okay, Aid. Anyway, I was like, Jiminy Christmas. I was so full. And I'm still full. I got parked, y'all. Yeah, is a food over, I guess is what you'd call it. Oh man, and they didn't let your stuff go. They fed you. Oh my God, did they feed you? When I got out of that vehicle, y'all, I waddled. I know I did. I felt it. I was thinking, Lord, let's just put it this way. Tomorrow we do not have to buy food. Actually, the next 2 days we do not have to buy any dinners. We can eat our leftovers. He's not doing good, Patty. He's he had a very, very bad night last night. Very bad. Uh, blood pressure is going crazy. Um, he had a very bad night. Amanda is fit to be tied. We all are. They don't know what's going on with him. They were trying to fix it to where, for him to breathe on his own, but his lungs are not developing like they want them to develop. He's just, well, I don't want the little feller suffering. He has suffered enough. And I know this sounds harsh, but I want God to heal him or just take him home. Because he don't need to suffer. He's innocent. Yeah, he was. He was, CJ. But little feller's just will be a month old Saturday. Or 4 weeks old Saturday. Yeah, 4 weeks old Saturday. And he's had nothing but trouble. But Amanda's like me. She don't want him to suffer. Thank you, Mr. J. But it'll kill her to lose him. It'll kill all of us. But we've all decided we don't want him suffering. We just want God to decide whether or not he's going to cure him or take him home. So that's kind of our deal with Cam right now. Yeah, no baby should ever suffer. No baby should ever suffer. And that's like these people that mistreat babies, they hurt babies, they do horrible things to them. Those SOBs need to die. Not trying to be mean, but yeah. Thank you, Patty. But yeah, our deal is now is we want him healed or God to take him on because we just don't want him suffering. He's suffered so much. I'm trying to be strong, but it's sure getting hard. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Suze. But Yeah, amen. But anyway, hopefully, I mean, he had what, 3 or 4 good days. So we thought, hey, he's on the mend. And then we got hit with yesterday morning. He didn't have that great of. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. But today, he had a bad night. I mean, they said it was horrible. So evidently they had to work on him most of the night last night. So. But they said you can tell he's tired. He's really tired. So. But anyway, maybe God will see fit that he just goes and Cam's healed. We can always pray, right? And there's another guy that needs people's prayers. Joshua Odell. He has 3 kids, I believe. Yeah. We just found out today he's in stage 4 kidney cancer. Or failure. I don't know. Not good. Whatever it is, it ain't good. I can't remember. My mom and my sister was talking about it. He's one of Kate's schoolmates' dad. So, yeah. I'm going to see if I can't get y'all where I don't have to sit and hold you. Maybe I can wrap that stupid thing around my leg or something. Your daughter was born 3 weeks premature. Well, Cam was just 2, I think. Not Lila. You okay? All right, Patty, you take care. But, yeah. Just keep prayers for Cam. He's having it rough right now. I guess we could start talking about something a little happier. What y'all want to talk about? I don't know what time it's getting to be. Oh, thank you, Southern. 9:24 and you. Well, that don't tell me what time it is in Oklahoma. It must be close to 10 something. I don't know. I don't keep time zones right. I don't know what time it is now. It's probably 10:24 or something like that. 10:22. Dang, that's close. Talk about what's on my heart. I'll be crying. I don't want to cry. I'm an hour ahead of you. 11:23 in Tennessee. Hey, Southern. Um, is Loretta's Lynn's deal in Tennessee or is it in Kentucky? Don't she have like a theme park like the rest of them? Yeah, everybody needs a hug. But I don't remember what the name of her deal is. Now, Dolly has one. Ain't that Pigeon Forge? Dolly's is Pigeon Forge, right? They keep eating your cabbage. No, I'm talking about, hey, Nunion, Loretta Lynn. Don't she have a theme park thing, too? Oh, well, I may be seeing you soon, within the next year or two. Uh, oh, you don't know about Loretta Lynn? I think she has one. Mama's wanting to go to whatever Loretta Lynn has next year because Loretta's getting up there in age. You're down the road from Dollywood? Hey, Brenda. Does anybody know if Loretta Lynn has a theme park or some sort of deal that I know she has something that people go to. I can't remember the name of it. Siri won't give me crap on here. It keeps telling me it can't connect. I don't know, it's crazy. Okay, so is it a theme park or is it just a ranch? I mean, do they have attractions or is it just horses? Oh, is Brum's in here too? Hey, Scott. Oh, you're in Knoxville, 20 minutes from. Cool. But I would Google it on here, but my Google ain't working. Oh, she has a place in Kentucky where she grew up? Okay. But what I'm asking is what is the deal? Is it just a ranch? Is it a visitor attraction? I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Burton? Oh, it's a museum and camping site. Oh, okay, we can do that. Hey, Scott. Okay, Scott, thank you. Hey, Marge. You put the address in the chat. Okay. I'll have to see what it comes up. See if it's something Mama's actually interested in. If not, we'll be going Dollywood. $8,000 Highway 13 South, Hurricane Mills. Thank you, Scott. Everything is big now. I've been doing some videos soon in that area. Oh, cool. I'll have to make sure I watch them. And don't be surprised if you hear, hey, I'm coming to your neck of the woods. So, it's grown like crazy. Oh, wow. Well, good lands, Branson. Branson, my gosh, it has grown. It has grown a lot in just 4 years. Or 5 years. 5 years. Oh, they give tours at the ranch. Okay. Okay. But Mama wants to meet Miss Loretta Lynn if possible. Then I guess we'll meet Miss Dolly if possible. If possible. Now, I was told if you're related to Dolly, you get to go in areas that other people don't get to go to. Well, if that's the case, her grandmother? Yeah. Her grandmother and Rick's grandmother, from what I understand, were sisters. So, yeah. They are. They are, Mr. J. They're sisters. So, anyway, I told Mom, I said, cool, I had to check it out. Brain fart. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh, at least this time I'll be able to save towards it. I'll have more than a 2-week notice. Actually, I think I had less than 2 weeks. I did. I had less than 2 weeks notice. So, yeah. But anyway, I have money saved this next time. Every month I'll just put in for the girls' fund. Just start me an envelope and say, girls only vacation. Start sticking money in it. Because, man, yeah, I don't remember the cousins' names either. All right, Lila, you take care. Love you. Oh, night drops. I didn't know you was leaving, babe. I'm sorry. But I'll be saving towards next year's trip. Now that I know that there's going to be a trip. Oh, Patty Loveless is a cousin? I didn't know that. I like Patty Loveless. I am in Branson, Missouri. We come up for a girls' weekend. But yeah, we're in Branson, Missouri. We've met the Oak Ridge boys, all but Dwayne. We didn't get to meet Dwayne. We got to see him on stage, but we did not get to meet him. Mama hasn't even got to meet Lee. I met Lee, or William. He goes by Lee, so. I got to meet Joe, Mama got to meet Richard. She didn't get to meet William. And she didn't get to meet Dwayne. I haven't got to meet Dwayne. Yeah. Oh, you met Shania. Oh, you met Shania Twain? Hi, Rosie Posey. How are you? I have a nosy Rosie at home. Oh. Hey, White Picket Fence. How are you? Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I have a nosy Rosie at home, but she's a little four-legged pig. And you think she has to have her belly scratched all the time. I bet you're going ape that I'm not home. I bet they're fun too, in a way, but they're very liberal. So, I really thought the world of Tim Faust until until somebody has posted on Twitter, and I thought, you little jackass. Oh, but each to their own. Each to their own. Oh, you got Big Pig and 12 Cheweenies? Oh my gosh. Girl, what are you doing with 12 Cheweenies? You be running to the door every 5 minutes to let one in or let one out. I got 4 dogs and they all can't go out at the same time. That would be too easy on me. Be too easy on me. No, one will go out and then one will come in, the other and decide they want to go out and oh. I liked John Conley. I loved his song Rose Colored Glasses. And what about something about the crayon? You could color a picture. I don't remember the name of that song, but I liked it. But yeah, I liked John Conley. I'll tell you who I really liked, and that was oh my God, Keith Whitley. Oh my lands, I loved that man. He was awesome. What is a Chiweenie? It is a Chihuahua Weenie Dog mix. A Chiweenie. You was in love with Keith? I loved to listen to that man. His son is singing. Yes, it is. His son is singing. Yeah, and Keith, I believe, committed suicide. I think he overdosed. Um, you know what, Mr. J, that would make a pretty good deal. Hey, Rob, how are you? Rob, if you don't mind, keep Cam in your prayers. He's not doing good. He's having a rough couple of nights. They can't get him to breathe on his own. He's having really bad spasms. Yeah, one of my friends, well, two of my friends, John and Kirk Roth, they're songwriters. And one of them works with the Whitley boy. I believe it's John. Or is it Kirk? Kirk. Kirk works with him. Writing music and everything else. He writes a lot of his songs. So, and that kid can sing. That kid can sing. But I can't think of his. I can't think of the. I can't think of Keith's son's name. It's right there, but I can't spit it out. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I'm in Branson, Missouri. I'm sorry, I didn't see your deal. Well, we thought he was getting better too, but he's had a turnaround. Actually, Miss Brenda come see me today. Jesse Keith Whitley. Thank you. That's right, Jesse. Yes. But he does a lot of music with Kurt. And see, Kirk and Keith were good friends. And Keith and Kirk wrote songs together. And then after Keith died, Kirk started writing with Jesse. So, as a matter of fact, Jesse, was it last year? Or was it this year? I can't remember. They were doing an awards deal, and he was one of the nominees. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he won. I can't remember. Because, just us regular people was the ones that had to vote. So you had to go to this deal and log on and click who you wanted to vote for. Thank you. Yeah. If y'all don't mind, we'll just say a prayer. Oh, yeah, we went to Lambert's, the place that they throw the rolls. My sister got hit upside the head with a roll. 1 minute. Let's do it. Hey, Huga. Now, thank y'all. Thank y'all for the silence for Cam. Oh, I loved it. No Stranger to the Rain, yes. I'm good. I have a lot of mixed emotions going on right now. Thank you, CJ. I have a lot of mixed emotions going on right now. One minute I'll be happy, next minute I'll be bawling. Just crazy as normal, I guess. Crazy as normal. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I mean, it's ups and downs, and I'm just so tired of the downs. It's like we gain in one place and lose something else, and it drives me bonkers. Hey, Rob, how's Cornelius doing? I hadn't seen her in a long time. Well, hello, Wendy. I'm Dana. Well, Rob, brother, I honestly, I don't know how you kept from losing your mind. I would. You're a lot stronger man than I am. I don't think I could have ever went through what you and Happy here went through, and all I can say is y'all are amazing people. Somewhere I have never visited. Well, I want to go. Two places I want to go to is Ireland and Sweden. That's the two places. If I could go, and if I died right after I went, my life would have been wonderful. Oh man, that child. Oh my gosh. To come through what she's come through. My gosh. All right, Brenda. Have a blessed night, honey. But to go through and see, for one, see, smell, hear, and the feeling, and that kid has accomplished so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. She is truly, truly a strong girl. Truly a strong girl. Oh, I can imagine. Well, I can't and I can. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Well, you've got the smell of the gasoline. You got the smell of the oil. And I don't know, some people's experienced it, some people hasn't. But death has a smell. Death has a smell. And how that child, she's amazing. She's amazing. Where do I find whose story? Whose story are you talking about, honey? Oh, she's learning to drive. Yeah, they can. The young lady that I'm talking about is Mr. Rob Painless's daughter. Rob, do you mind if I share kind of the story? I don't want to put you through no pain, brother. Because I'll probably cry too. But I'm not going to share the story unless you tell me it's okay. Because, brother, there's no way. Okay. Oh, brother. All right, Brother Rob had 3 daughters. One was a senior in high school, right, Rob? Or she just graduated high school, right? If I'm not mistaken, one had just graduated high school. One was a junior. Was she a junior or sophomore? Was the other one a junior or sophomore, Rob? Just graduated. Going to live in the dorm. Yeah, for the mission program. Well, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they get out of a church deal that night, Rob? Wasn't there a church event that they were coming home from? Aranza was 16, about to be 17. Okay. Anyway, the kids were coming home, and a drunken fool from what I understand was going down the wrong side of the road, hit the kids. Killed the 2 oldest girls. Cornelius, Sarah, was what, 13, 14 at that time? 13, I believe, 12 or 13. She was in the car with them. She had a ton of injuries, ton of injuries. She made it. The other 2 girls, they didn't make it. I don't know whatever happened to the crazy ass lady that, I don't know if she went to prison. I hope she got sentenced. Oh God, I hope she got sentenced. So Rob had to lay 2 of his daughters to rest at the same time. But him and Happy Hair, they had to be strong for Cornelius, which is Sarah. So Sarah is learning to drive now. So Sarah has to remember, not only did she witness a drunken person coming down the wrong side of the road, hitting them head on, she has to remember the death of her sisters. She has to remember all the sights, all the sounds, all the smells. But I think they didn't know if she was going to walk. And she's walking. I think she's doing everything that... I think she's doing more than they expected her to be able to do. Sarah just turned 17. Oh my gosh. So... And y'all, Brother Rob has to go through this pain every day, him and Happy Hair, and so does Sarah. So if y'all could, please keep them in your prayers. Like I said, I couldn't, you know, I know he knows what I'm going through when I'm talking about a roller coaster, but how him and Happy Hair stayed sane, I don't know. I would have flippin' lost it. I'm not that strong. I believe that too. I believe that too, Mr. J. Yes, I did. I actually bought. I had Sharpies in my vehicle. They were pretty colored Sharpies. So I think they both signed my shirt in purple. You can't really see Richard's because he was wearing a black shirt and tried to sign it with a purple Sharpie. So yeah. Well, we're trying to, brother. We're trying to. We just gotta send those prayers from our mouths and heads to God's ears. The only thing is, I just don't want him suffering. Just don't want him suffering. So, dang, that was loud. But I didn't even... I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't even know who Rob Painless was until YouTube. I remember seeing him in a live chat here and there. I don't think I had ever spoken to him at that time, other than maybe a hi, how you doing? And then after that accident, I learned who he was. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, well, I met Rob through Wes S. And if I'm not mistaken, I had just just started talking to Wes and his wife maybe 2 weeks before the accident. Might have been a little longer. Wasn't much. Wasn't over a month, I'm sure. And then Wes S. put out a video. And I was like, Rob. So I go to Rob's videos. And that's how I got to know Rob and his family. And I'm going to tell y'all what, if y'all don't know Rob, you've got to meet Rob. Because he is a hoot. But don't think he is too good to eat a Happy Meal hamburger that is set on a dash for 10 days. Because he will show you, he will eat it. That man has a cast iron stomach. So if him and Wes S start talking about, well, they're going to eat this, I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. You fellers, you go eat what you want to eat. I'm out. Because they will eat bugs, they will eat rats, they will eat burgers that has been on a dash for 10 days. Oh, Kaylin. Rob would eat a 100-year-old MRE. He's Rob. But I'm going to tell you what. Rob, though, is one of the sweetest guys you'll ever come across. I cannot wait to get to meet him personally. What? You did what on a tuna? Front seat tuna sandwich that's been there 3 or 4 days. Oh, Rob. No. You ate goat meat before? I have too. It just kept getting bigger in my mouth. That was nasty. That's nasty. I hope so. I'm hoping when Aid comes, I done told Rick when Aid comes, because Wes S said y'all was going to the, I said, I'm following y'all. So I'm going to the Alamo when Aid comes. We're going to remember the Alamo. Yeah, Humberto, we lost Humberto. Yep. Yeah, when Aid comes, yeah. He said he won't be here until after November. I'm like, dang it, Aid, I need you here by the 5th of November. But he just won't tell his magistrate he needs to be here by the 5th. I'll call his magistrate and tell him. I want to have a birthday party with Aid. So if he don't get to come till late, we just may have my birthday party late. So. I'm still waiting on you to bring me one of them chipmunks. I don't care what hubby says. I want a chipmunk. A pair of them. Oh, where did you say those were at when you was sitting at that, and that one kept getting up in your wife's lap to get the cookie? I know y'all were in Colorado. I think you said Colorado. But I don't remember what part. Just below Wolf Creek Pass. Okay. I had to remember Wolf Creek Pass and below it. I'm gonna bring me home some of them. I'm gonna bring me home some of them chipmunks. I don't care if it hair lips Texas. So if Texas gets hair lipped, it's because Oklahoma got a chipmunk. Oh. We were somewhere. I want to say it was. Is it Abilene? Is it Abilene you go through to go to like New Mexico and all them? I don't know. I don't want no snakes. You can keep buying snakes. No. Hey, Country Mama Musings. Um, shoot. Is it? Is that Is it Abilene? Not far out of Oklahoma City. I have Facebook. I have Instagram. I don't have it as Bitty Boo. I have it as my real name. Bitty Boo's Homestead is on Instagram. Um, my Facebook is Dana Brown. Amarillo. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. There was a bunch of them there. There's a bunch of little, Rick said there's ground squirrels. It's little bitty. Just about that big. Just little bitty. And had little stripes. Had their little racing stripes. I wanted them. Rick wouldn't let me have none. They had hundreds of them there. They wasn't going to miss two. But he wouldn't let me get them. Just wouldn't let me get them. But yet I brought it. When we went to San Antonio and we went to the Alamo, there was a baby pigeon that had fell in the river, on the river walk. Yes, Chippendale family reunion. Yes. Thank you, Marge. There was a baby. There was a baby pigeon that had fell in the San Antonio River. So I had on a pair of short I call them shortalls or overalls. It's shorts. And I was trying to reach down and get this bird. Wasn't having no luck. So finally I told Rick, I said, hang on to my galluses. He goes, what? I said, I'm going to get that bird before it drowns. So he grabbed hold of my galluses and leaned me out over that water. I got that baby pigeon, got it all wrapped up, and had it in the bib of my overalls. So we walked into this store, and this lady looked at me. I said, honey, you got any paper towels? And she goes, for what? I pulled this soaking wet pigeon out of the bib of my overalls and said, I just got it out of the river. She goes, oh my God. Anyway, she gives me some paper towels. I wrap it up in paper towels and put it back in the bib of my overalls and get it warm. Well, that little old pigeon was with us for Oh my gosh, the whole time I was on the trip. And I told Rick, I said, well, I got to name her. And he goes, well, you going to name her? I said, I don't know. I said, I got it out of the San Antonio River. So I named her Sar. Had no clue Sar was something bad. But her name is Sar. San Antonio River. After we finally got home, I think we were gone about 2 weeks. And we got her when we first left. So she had been trying to learn to fly. So when we got home, I had her. I fed her and everything else. Every time she see me, wet mouth would come open. So of course she got fed. And then when we got home, I had her out there just on my arm. And next thing I know, she takes off and don't come back. I'm like, where'd you go? Where in the world did you go? It'll be a picture of me. Go to my, if you will go to my YouTube page, look up in the top, you'll see a link for Facebook. Click on that link and it'll take you to my page. It'll take you to my Facebook. Or click that little box. You'll see. It should be Facebook, Instagram, and there's a PayPal link. But if you'll click on that Facebook or the Instagram, it should take you to my pages. Okay. All right, Rob. I'll see if I can. Anyway, so about 3 days later, I'm standing out in the yard. You're not seeing the Facebook link? Okay. All right. Rob, go to the Bitty Boo Unleashed. I know the Facebook link is on it. Oh, Marge posted it. Anyway, about 3 days after she took off on me, I was standing outside. Next thing I know, I get dive bombed. I got a flyby. She come by, and she swooped down, and she grazed the top of my head and went back up. And then she landed on the highline wire. So I was sitting there talking to her. Oh, Fishes and Loaves. Hey, Carol. You can't say it here, but I was mortified once I became educated. Laughed my ass off. Uh-oh. What did you do? What did you do? I gotta go see. Because evidently people come in and oh, your name's Stuffed Animal something bad? Well, see, I didn't know SARS was bad. Thank you. But, anyway, I named her SARS. I didn't know it was bad. And then, right after I named her that, they start coming out all the SARS shit. I'm like, crap. No, I'm not holding Cameron, baby. Cameron's not doing too good right now. SARS is downright heavenly compared to what you did. You're gonna have to tell me that one. Oh, there's Christy. I'll have to get to the face of my book. But yeah. They're only happening at night. I don't know if they're seizures. I don't know if they're spasms. I'm just getting what Amanda tells me. She said they're telling her they're spasms. I don't know. This is my dog, Seavid, because last I kept the rescue dog. They helped me through. There you go. You go ahead and share the story. I don't care if it's rated, whatever. If they demonetize me over it, oh, freaking well. It's not like I make that much money from the tubes anyway. Oh, poot. Whoa. Hold on, I almost fell. Oh, they said it's supper time. You go feed that face. I don't want to see no food for a while. Oh. We don't know, bee lady. We don't know. All we know is every time he has them, his blood pressure goes skyrocketing and he starts plummeting. That's all we know. You won't tell me you're eating popcorn. My gosh, I am so stuffed. I have ate so much food today. I have seen so much food today. I don't want to see none for a week. Possibly longer. We have enough leftovers from just today to probably get us through Sunday. You just eat salad. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know, bee lady. I don't get to talk to nobody other than my daughter. And she relays the messages to me, and I relay what I hear to y'all. So as far as anything that they're doing, I don't know. They've usually got it done before I find out about it. You named it Buffu. Honey, I don't know. You'll just have to look up Mercy neonatal something in Oklahoma City. Because they only talk to my daughter. That's all I can tell you. Oh, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't have known that. Yeah, that's a little worse than mine. Yeah, I wouldn't have known it. Oh. Pronounced Bufu. I've asked her and she hasn't put me on it yet. I've asked her to let me talk to him. She hasn't put me on there yet. I think she's afraid I'll call and harass. I won't call and harass. I'll just call and see how he's doing. If there's any changes, if there's anything that can be done, or are they still looking into something, or... Oh, that's good. He hasn't had another seizure. Sorry, honey. You're moving. Where are you moving to? Yeah, the father speaks to him, but her and him's the only one that talked to him. And I'm gonna tell you what. Man, I'll just keep my mouth shut in case she watches. We're gonna leave it at that. Thank y'all. Yeah. She does what he tells her to do, which I'm all for. An obedient wife, but they ain't married yet, damn it. God has been wearing your honey out. Yep, they were engaged before she got pregnant. I know she's not married yet, but she does whatever he tells her right when he tells her to, even if it pisses me the fuck off. But we're not gonna go into that. I gotta shut my mouth before I get myself in a lot of damn trouble, because I don't want to cause no issues with my daughter. I love her a little bit. We're not gonna tell her how much, but I do. But he is not the person I would have picked her to be with. We just leave it at that. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He's sweet. And he means well. He's very nice. He means well. But I cannot stand a know-it-all loudmouth, if you know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to leave it that he's just young and hasn't had his ass whooped enough to stop being a loudmouth. We're going to just leave it on because he's young. He's the same age she is, but we're going to just, well, he's like a year younger. But we're just going to say he's just too young and ain't had his ass whooped enough yet to not be a loudmouth know-it-all. No, he doesn't disrespect people. I don't. I. He's not being disrespectful. Have you ever met one of them people that knows everything and don't know a damn thing? Yeah, we're one of those. Uh, one of them people that likes to use big words and don't know what the fuck those words mean. One of those. just all right, this is just an instance, okay? My mom had my dad's truck. She decided to sell my dad's truck. I bought my dad's truck. Hence, we're on vacation because I bought my dad's truck. So, he proceeds to say, I wouldn't have that truck because of Titan something motor. I don't freaking know. It's a freaking motor. It gets you from point A to point flipping B. Okay. My mom asked $2,500 on the truck. I wasn't going to Jew my mom down because what? She's my mama. I'm not going to take money away from my mama. Okay? Yes, he has a truck, but hold on. We're going to get to this in a minute. I wouldn't buy one of them worthless pieces of crap from his mouth. But yet, he borrowed my mom's truck for probably 6 months, or my dad's truck, using it to get himself back and forth to work. He does hold down a job, I can give him that, okay? But he wouldn't have that truck. But then he turns around 5 minutes later and tells me, well, I was going to buy that truck from Granny. Well, hold on. My smart mouth says, you just said you wouldn't have one of them trucks. So why in the hell would you buy it? Again, my mouth. Exactly. I understand. His truck was broke down. His truck was broke down, so he borrowed that in for 6 months. But yet, it was a piece of shit. But it got his ass from point A to point B. It gets me from point A to point B. It was my daddy's truck. I wasn't going to let it go to nobody else. No, I hadn't purchased the truck at that time. I purchased the truck 2 weeks ago. And that's when I found out we were coming on the trip after I purchased the truck. It's just a loudmouth know-it-all. But in that same deal, I told him, I said, you wouldn't have the truck, but your ass borrowed it for 6 months. Oh, he don't want to buy it now. No. He said that he was going to talk to Granny about buying it. But he just didn't. And I'm thinking, you just popped off you wouldn't have it because it had a Triton motor or a Titan motor, whatever the hell it is. It has a freaking motor. And it's a Ford. I don't like Fords, but it was my daddy's. Oh, honey, I stay confused. But he had just said he wouldn't have the truck and then turned around, even though he borrowed it for 6 months, he wouldn't have that truck. And I spent way too much money on it. I paid $2,500 for that truck. And I was not going to Jew my mama down. Okay? She's 32. And then, after he says he wouldn't have it, not even 5 minutes later, he's saying, well, I thought about buying it from Granny. I just hadn't talked to her yet. What the hell? You tell me it's a piece of shit, now you're telling me you want to buy it. Oh, screw you, you know? I bought the truck because it was my daddy's. Honey, I go to God for everything. I mean everything. I'm keeping my daddy's truck. I am. I don't care if the damn thing breaks down tomorrow. That truck will still be on my property. It'll be mine. It's still my daddy's truck. And the only thing he would have done if he'd have bought it is he'd have turned around and traded the damn thing off because he's that. No, shut up. I will. I'll make it a nice, pretty flower bed. So, you know. There you go, Shirley. There you go, Shirley. Yes. 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 Well, that's like, okay. For a while, they lived in my cabin. Oh, he probably is, but I ain't. Because they lived in my cabin for a while. Or, well, Amanda was supposed to be living in the cabin for a while. Well, she turned around and moved his ass in. Told her, I said, I ain't supporting him. I am not supporting him. I said, if he wants to live in that cabin, I said, y'all are going to help pay the utilities. Y'all are going to pay half the electric and half the water. Because I have the cabin now and everything hooked up on one deal. After I told them how much they owed for electric, and water. They're part of the electric and they're part of the water. We're talking $200. Wasn't even charging them for food, just the water and the electric. He decides to move out. Oh, he's got his vehicle fixed. Margie, I don't know who you're talking about. I serve the only God there is. There's only one God, and that's the Father above. Yeah, he's a real peach. But he's good to he's good to my daughter, don't get me wrong. He worships the ground that girl walks on. But, I'd have him knocked in the head and tell God he died. Of course, I can be a bitch. No, they both moved. She went with him. They moved to his cousin's cabin that they were gonna buy. Well, he didn't come up with money and pay his cousin any rent, so his cousin kicked his ass out. So then they moved in with my mom. They got pissed at that because Mama wouldn't let them share the same room. So now they live in a low rent housing unit. Yeah, go figure. Oh my God, y'all, I've been on here 106 minutes. So, yeah. Anyway, that's how that went. And I'm going to have to go set y'all on the bed. I have got to go pee, and then I'll come back and get y'all. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Oh, sorry. My eyeballs were floating, y'all. I know that's rude, but I'm sorry. Well, see, Hunter, my daughter's oldest son, he's 13. And, oh, you're fine, honey. And you couldn't ask for a better little mama. You couldn't. I mean, Amanda is a wonderful little mama. And she works her ass off. I think that's part... Yeah. And you gotta go, you gotta go. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Amanda is an awesome little mama. She is an awesome little mama. She works her ass off. Y'all, she was working full time. And she worked until the day she had that baby. Would have been rude if I'd have carried y'all in the bathroom. I ain't. Y'all, I love y'all. But I ain't going to show you my nether regions. There's some things that's just private. I don't care how much I love y'all. My nether regions are mine. But, I mean, she's a good little mama. It's just... All right. the young man, I believe he's the only boy. I think he's the only son out of like 7 girls. So, you ran water for me like a real friend. You are awesome. But he's spoiled rotten. He's always had everything handed to him. He's never had any kids. He's 31 years old. He's always been able to take his money and do what he pleases with it and never had to worry about taking care of anybody else. Amanda, on the other hand, she's worked her butt off for years. She pays her bills like clockwork. Everything she does is for her kids, okay? Everything she does is for her kids. I'm going to have to delete what one? Oh, no, she's marrying Tom Cruise. I ain't deleting nothing. If he sees it, he sees it. So, but he, don't get me wrong, he's sweet. He worships ground she walks on. He's just flipping clueless. He's just flipping clueless. Amanda has 2. She has Hunter, which is 13, and now Cameron. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Tryon. So, yeah. I think the Oak Ridge Boys may be gone. They must have, because after their concert was over, they must have went on their tour, because I don't think their bus is back out here. Hell, I must have scared them off. Yeah, they're not back here. So anyway, the Oak Ridge Boys has left the building. 2 of them signed it. Joe and Richard signed it. Cam's not doing real good. He's having bad nights. He's having really bad spasms or something. We don't know. It's sending his blood pressure through the roof. The last 2, I guess, have been really rough. How did I meet the Oak Ridge Boys? Well, I came to Branson. And they were here. And, hold on. I come to Branson. They were here. They stayed in the same motel as I stayed in. And I got to talk to them. Except for Dwayne. I didn't get to meet Dwayne. Matter of fact, Richard was on my live last night. I'm only about an hour and a half from you. But if you go watch last night's live, you will see Mr. Richard Sternburn, or Sturbin, on my live. Which, if anybody knows who he is, Richard Sturbin is the bass. He's all about the bass. And Mountain Man will be in one of my videos. So. He'll only be in it for like a minute, but if that long. How did I get Mountain Man? Well, I was standing out in the parking lot, and he come across the parking lot. I turned and looked twice. I said, hey, You're one of the reasons I came here. He said, really? And we got to talking. And y'all, he started a new YouTube channel. It's called William Lee Golden and the Goldens. He only has 561 subscribers. I'm the 61. So, when I put the video out that has him talking about his YouTube channel on there, no, I didn't go to find him. I was standing in the parking lot and looking at their bus, and he walks out. There he is. Well, I wasn't here 5 minutes yesterday and was coming across the parking lot with my bags, and I seen Joe. And I talked to Joe. I told him that we brought my mom up here to see the Oak Ridge boys. And I said, you were her favorite. Will you do me a favor? And he said, what's that? I said, would you meet her? He said, I would love to meet. Yes. This same hotel as Oak Ridge boys is in. They stayed at the Quality Inn. Anyway, he said, I would love to meet your mama. Where's she at? I said, room 111. So he knocks on the door. Mama answers the door. I said, Mama, I have somebody for you. And she goes, I said, here's your little monkey. In Branson, Missouri. And for anyone that wants to know, after their concerts at night, Joe usually goes to Fuddruckers or Billy Bob's or Jim Bob's corn dogs or hot dogs or something like that. And Richard goes to Applebee's. And we were sitting at Applebee's last night after the concert. We got our dinner, and Richard come over to the table and talked to us there. And then we come on over to the motel and I was standing here doing a live talking, and Mr. Richard come up. I said, good night, Mr. Richard, have a blessed night. And then he come over and started talking to me on the live. And I asked him, I said, will you sign my shirt? He said, sure I will. Well, neither one of us was going in the rain to get a Sharpie, so he signed it this morning. Yeah, I'm in Branson, Missouri. I'll leave to go home Sunday. But anyway, we've had fun. But yeah, 5 minutes after being here, we got to meet Joe. But in 5 minutes after that, I met Mountain Man. Then it was a little bit after that I met Richard. And then that night I met Richard. I met Richard 3 times. Oh, 4. Because this morning he come through and he looked at me. He goes, morning, sunshine, how are you? We're staying until Sunday because we want to go to Silver Dollar City tomorrow. We're doing all the other stuff. We're seeing the shows and stuff right now. And then we're Friday and Saturday, we're going to Silver Dollar City and ride the rides and have all sorts of fun. I got to videotape my mom on a roller coaster. My mama loves roller coasters, y'all. Mama is 87 or 88 and loves roller coasters. You have Silver Dollar City. Well, girl, come on. I'm here at Silver Dollar City. Get your butt up here. I don't know. Probably. Adventureland in Des Moines. You've been to Missouri, but never to Branson. Branson is nice. It's nice. People here are so friendly. Good Lord, they're friendly people. I have never. Well, Oklahoma's got friendly people. But Branson, my gosh, they're really nice. It is. It is. But anyway, we bought 2-day passes for Silver Dollar City. Because, well, we figured Kate Bug would get bored just doing what we wanted to do. If you want good, cheaper pizza, go to the Grand Country Inn Pizza Buffet. Well, girl, we've got so much food from today. Leftovers. It'll probably get us all the way through till Sunday. My gosh. I've never seen so much food in all my life. And of course, we couldn't eat it all. We brought it back. Whoa, Silver Dollar City started in Sevierville. Then up the road from it was so awesome growing up there. Oh, I bet. You're friendly. Missouri is a county away from you. Illinois is a county away from me. Arkansas is a county away from me. Tennessee is not far. Wow. Your last roller coaster ride was your last. No, it wasn't at a buffet. No, we just ordered a meal. Yeah, tell them Bitty Boo sent you. No, we went to, all right, this morning how it started out, we had our continental breakfast. Then after we got our continental breakfast, we digested our food a little bit. Then we went to Lambert's Cafe, where my sister got hit in the head with a roll. That was hilarious. Then after we left Lambert's, we came back here. I laid down. God, I was so full, so hurting. I got to lay down for about an hour, and then we had to go eat again. So then we went to Dolly Parton's Dixie Stampede, where they mounted our plates again. Yeah. Anyway. Oh my gosh, they brought those rolls out, and then they went to walking around with sorghum. Oh my God. Oh my God. Of course, Fat Girl had to have some sorghum. Anyway. Yeah. But next year we're going to try, Mama wants to see Loretta Lynn's. So I guess we'll be going to her ranch next year. And then the year after that, we'll go to Pigeon Forge. Unless something happens to Loretta between now and then. And then if something happens to Loretta, we'll probably just go to Pigeon Forge. But yeah. Oh my God, I've been on here an hour and 25 minutes. That's how long? 2 hours? Holy shit. I gotta get off of here. Yes, they do serve up some goodness at Dixie Stampede. What is sorghum? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. It kind of reminds you of molasses. It's made out of sugar cane. Well, let's see. It has a tartar taste than honey, but it's sweet, but it's tart. It's not as thick as molasses. But it's called sorghum. And it's good stuff. Especially on on a buttered roll. You dip that oh my gosh. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, it has a lot more taste than honey. Honey is nothing. It has no taste compared to sorghum, because a sorghum has a bite to it. You take a bite of it, and it's kind of like it gets you back. But damn, it's good. No, I ain't taking. I got sorghum at home, darling. I keep sorghum. I keep sorghum. I keep honey. I keep molasses. It's good stuff. But no, I didn't take a bottle home. I have some at home. Because I'm going to tell you what, I don't eat it a lot. I don't want the dire beaters. So I just eat it every now and then. So a quart jar will last me a good year. Matter of fact, I've got a quart jar at home. It's probably 2 years old. You've never tried sorghum. You like honey or syrup? Sorghum has a... All right. When you cut the cane, they put this cane in this press, and it presses out the goodness. Presses out all that goodness. Oh my God, it presses out the goodness. And then once it comes off that, it goes into this big vat. Kind of like you're making maple syrup, okay? It's just you're using sugar cane instead of maple. They put it in this big vat with this flame under it. It cooks it down, and they have these, I don't know what you call them. I call them rakes. They're some sort of paddle that they use to keep that sorghum moving so it doesn't burn. But it has a cooked taste to it. Where honey doesn't have a cooked taste, sorghum does. And when it gets that cooked taste, it has a little bit of a bitter bite. You understand what I'm saying? And do what? I like raw maple syrup and raw honey. Can't do the sulfites and sulfur and molasses. But anyway, it's good stuff. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Your maple tree fell on your house. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it has a very long shelf life, darling. A very long shelf. Like I said, this one of mine that I've had it open now for 2 years. So I'll tell you how long of a shelf life it's got, and it still ain't moldy or anything else. So. But Yeah, it's good stuff. And if you can take the sorghum and you can cook it down, as long as you're not adding a lot of, as long as you're not adding stuff to it, you can cook it down to like a molasses. You can cook it down to where it's like a molasses consistency. And it'll have somewhat of a molasses taste. It won't be exactly, but it ain't bad. But when I was a kid and we used to have a man out at Scipio that raised the sugar cane, and he made sorghum. And every fall, or maybe it's summer, I don't remember. Every season that it was time to harvest it, he had everybody in the community came around, and we all harvested it. And us kids, we'd grab us one of them crushed sticks that they'd put in that press. We'd be walking around with those sticks. Every time they turned around, we'd sticking our stick in the vat, getting the foam off. I remember Mama saying, "You're gonna get sick. You don't need to eat no more, baby. You'll get sick." I'd catch my mama's back turned. I'd stick that stick in there and get that foam. Anyway, Mama was right. I wasn't going to let her know she was right. I was sick as a dog, but I wasn't going to let her know she was right. I tell you what, y'all, I had a tummy ache from hell. But, oh, it was so worth it. I give it to goats. I don't, it don't matter to me if they're anemic or not. I just give it to them. Yeah, sure did. Oh, my phone's trying to cut off. Yes, I have. I've tried them. They don't work. Yeah, I gotta get off of here too, y'all. Oh no. On Christmas Eve, it snowed in 2020. Hell on wheels, y'all. Tree fell on our mobile home. Electrical transformers was on the fire. Oh my gosh. So, but yeah, y'all, I've been on here over 2 hours. I've got to get off of here. Do what? What did fishes do? Yes, it did. That phone come out of my bum. I bet it was scary. Night, Jen. Well, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. Remember, the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Please, please, please never forget it. I love y'all. And I will see y'all possibly tomorrow if I ain't too tired. Bye, y'all.